Good evening. We'll call to order the regular board meeting of the Supervisor and the Board of Trustees for the Township of Orland for February 23rd, 2026 at 7:02 p.m. Please take the roll.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Present.
Trustee Duffy?
Present.
Trustee Matarria?
Present.
Trustee Soltis?
Present.
Trustee Williams?
Present.
All rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Clerk's report.
Okay. I would like to request a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting of the Supervisor and the Board of Trustees for January 26, 2026, the closed session minutes of January 26, 2026, the Finance Committee meeting minutes of January 26, 2026, the February 11, 2026 special meeting minutes, and the February 11, 2026 closed session meeting minutes as presented.
I move we approve the meeting minutes.
Second.
We have a first and a second. Please take the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
Yes.
Trustee Matarria?
Yes.
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Yes. Public comments. Madam Clerk, any public comments this evening?
Not tonight.
Reports, supervisor report. Yeah, just really quickly, I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day and a fabulous February for the craft show. Heard the attendance was down a little bit this year, but we have to do a little bit better on the marketing part. The other thing is, I just got word from, I think it was from Andrea, that this Village of Orland Park no longer wants to do the Senior American Idol with us. So I just want to let everybody know that that event has not gone away. We thought we were partnering with the village. Unfortunately, they really didn't give us an explanation, but onward and upward, we're not going to look back. So I'll be reaching out to different people over the next couple weeks, making sure we get that scheduled. That goes for well, as I know there's been a lot of chatter online and out there about our bingo event that's normally in March. I'm going to work on that as well to make sure we get those things scheduled. I see the activity, I see the questions, so I'm working on it, and I will get back to you. That's all I have. Trustee Williams.
Yes, sir.
Your report?
Your report?
Want to submit Marie running the coordinator's report.
Thank you. That report will be accepted and entered into the record. Trustee Matarria.
Same thing, submitting report for Gina for Youth and Family Services. We had what you were discussing, the Feel Fabulous event last week. We did have a lot of vendors,
You
but...
talk in the microphone, I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm sorry.
Hello. We had the Feel Fabulous event last week. We did have quite a few vendors, but attendance was low. So I would like to work with everyone on the board and the staff and community that when we do have events, we are working on getting people here to support others. And then there is going to be the Mental Health Awareness Day dinner coming up in May, which we will begin promoting now that that event is over. And that concludes my end.
Thank you, Trustee Matarria. Trustee Duffy.
Yes, I had the privilege of being interviewed last Saturday by Carl Sandberg Sr. From Carl Sandberg High School. She was applying for a college scholarship, and at the time she made the appointment, I thought she was one of the people that were applying for the township scholarship, but I found out during the interview she was actually applying for a scholarship through the TOI. And during the process of being interviewed by her, I asked her why she didn't apply for the Orland Township scholarship, and she wasn't aware of it. So I'm bringing that up just thinking that it would be somewhat of an automatic thing for us to notify the high schools that we have a scholarship fund, and maybe we did, I don't know. Just something to keep in mind for next year to get the word out a little bit better so people know that our scholarship's available. Also, I'm tentatively planning on having our next CERT class begin on Thursday, August 6th. And following up a little bit on Supervisor O'Grady's comments about the Senior Idol, I don't know if I was part of that confusion or not, but I had mentioned at our last board meeting that I had talked to George Coswaro, the Orland Park Village Manager, about Senior Idol prior to our last meeting last month. And since that time, I had a discussion with Mayor Dodge from Orland Park, and he had talked to the village manager as well, and he said, you know, if you guys want to do the senior idol, you're welcome to it. And I told him, I said, we already voted on doing a joint thing with the village. And so that was kind of left up in the air, so that's probably where that all came from. I don't know for sure. But I'm glad that we are doing it, because I think it's a good event for our scholarship fund. Also, I'd like the board to consider offering iPass services to the community on a permanent basis. I had talked to Lindsay about it when she was here, and I don't know what she did with that, but Andrea is aware of that. I recently let her know, and unless the board's opposed to it, we're going to try to pursue that. Lastly, I don't want this to be taken wrong, this comment. It's just a comment, and it's a heads up for going forward. It's not a complaint. But I understand that a former employee of the township, I don't know what more I can do, man. Want me to scream? Hello?
No,
There we go.
No, just move it a little closer, please.
All right, I'll start over. No, I'm kidding. I understand that a former employee of the township was hired by our law firm, and I'm not complaining, not saying it's right or wrong, but I think under professional courtesy, we should have been given a heads up as a board when that occurs. And if it occurs again, I would expect that to happen. And again, not a complaint, just a professional courtesy on the other recent hire we did here at the township. We hired a new employee. The board was never informed. We just kind of found out by osmosis that we had a new employee here in the township. So going forward, regardless of whether it was required to have a board approval or not, I think as a courtesy, when we hire people in the township, the board be at least notified about it. And that's the end of my report.
Just really briefly on the scholarship, yes, I don't know why the young lady that you interviewed for the Township of Illinois scholarship doesn't know about it, but yes, Sandburg is notified, 230 is notified, and all the students in the area are allowed to apply. They would know about it. We've given out tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships every year to both those schools in the district, so they're well aware of it. As far as the tollway, I'd like to see a memo on what you're proposing, so I don't have to guess at it. And as far as a former employee, I would say any employees, I would hate to step on anybody's rights to seek a job, and you know what? I don't even understand the comment, quite frankly. Thank you. Trustee Soltis.
Yes, sir, Mr. Supervisor. For the record, I want to submit the Health Services report from the Health Services Coordinator, Mrs. Dodd, excuse me. The upcoming events that we have the immunization clinic scheduled for March 3rd, and Food for Life starts March 16th. End of my report.
Thank you, Trustee Soltis. That report will be accepted and entered into the record. Any unfinished business to bring before the board this evening? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business 8A. Right now, I'm going to make a motion to approve items A through X on the consent agenda. Do I have a first?
So moved.
All right. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a second. Would anybody like anything removed from the consent agenda item to take separately, A through X?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd like to remove item U from the consent agenda.
Anything else to remove from the consent agenda?
U is not part of the consent agenda. It's A through S.
I amended it A through X.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay.
Anything for that, though, for you?
Yeah,
Anybody have anything else, A through X, to remove from the consent agenda? We have U. Anybody, anything else that they'd like them removed? Okay, let's, I have a first, I have a second. We're removing U. Everything A through X minus U to approve. Please call the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
Yes.
Trustee Materia?
No.
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
no.
Supervisor O'Grady?
You're not paying the bills?
No, he said you. That's the
No, we're not
resolution.
doing U. We're doing A through X. We're doing A through X minus U. So we're approving.
Minus you. I
So
thought
just
we
so
were
we're
voting
clear,
on
we're-
you, that's why I was confused.
No, we're doing A through X minus U.
Okay.
Okay,
So we're
we will
approving
start
everything.
over.
All right, so we have a first and a second. Let's start the roll again.
Trustee Duffy?
Yes.
Trustee Materia?
Yes.
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Yes, thank you. Okay, now we're on to you. Now to discuss it, we need a first and a second, then we can discuss it. So do I have a motion to approve U? You fails for the.
Wait.
Wait,
lack of motion.
what? Yeah, we're having troubles here.
So if you want to approve it and discuss it, we have to, or we can motion to deny it, motion to approve it, motion to table. What would you like, who would like to make a motion on you?
Motion to approve it.
Okay, properly motion by trustee Matarea to approve, motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Williams. Discussion.
Mr. Chairman?
Trustee Duffy.
Yes, I think that we could satisfy all the board members on this particular resolution if we're modified just slightly. If I believe I understand Trustee Williams' intent here is, and it makes a lot of sense, is that there are people who are residents of Orland Township that attend Orland Township events, and they have friends or family that don't live within the township that they would like to participate together in, and I get that. So what I would suggest, we could address this issue a lot easier by just having a special ticket for non-resident guests. So people who are tied to people who are in the township, they purchase a special ticket, they get the resident rate or a slightly elevated rate, and then the problem is solved without having to lower the non-resident rate across the board for people who are not related or affiliated with anybody within the township. So that would be my suggestion to make this more palatable.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just wanted to give some input and just get a little clarification, trustee. So as it relates to this resolution, what this resolution does, and just for the benefit of the public as well, is for any events that are a $30 rate or lower, it would charge non-residents an additional $5. So the resident rate would still, be the same, but it would charge a non-resident an additional $5. And the thought behind that is obviously the non-residents aren't paying taxes to the township, so, it's an additional benefit to them. Then for any events between $30 and $100, the proposal was to add an additional $10 for non-residents. And any events over $100, considered big ticket events, would be an additional $30 for non-residents. So the resident rates aren't changing through this resolution. It would just be a little bit of an upcharge, if you will, for non-residents. And the reason that the upcharge is kind of a lower upcharge is because the township is not per se in the business of making profits. It's basically a nonprofit entity, and fees and such need to actually correspond with costs. So that's one of the reasons that it's structured the way it is. So I just wanted to give that clarification and see if there's any questions on that.
Mr. Supervisor, may I speak?
Well, wait a second. Where's the part about the friends and family that you just talked about? Where's that? I don't see it. Can you point to it for me?
It's the part I'm trying to add.
Oh, you want to add it?
Yes. But I also want to clarify what the attorney just said is 100% inaccurate. So what this says here is it's repealing our previous motion resolution we already passed. That's what this is, not what you said. So what we are talking about is we approved a 150% increase in non-resident fees already. Trustee Williams' proposal is to take that away. That's what we're talking about, not what you said.
And that's what
Correct.
it says.
Yes. Yeah, I never said that doesn't do that. So it does take away that 150%, which is the 50% surcharge,
Right.
50% over what the resident rate was. And instead it lowers it to $5 for events 30 or less,
That's not-
$10 for events 30 to 100, or $30 for events over 100.
Okay. So I'll restate what I recommended to the board then, since we got confusion going on here. So what I am suggesting is that previous resolution that we already passed stay in place, but we get modified by the new resolution to where people who are friends or family or guests in whatever way of a resident to one of our events gets the lower rate that you just talked about, the $5, the $10, it gets that rate. But everybody else gets the rate that's already been approved by the previous resolution.
Okay. Trustee Soltis, anything?
I would like Frank Williams to respond to that. trustee Frank Williams, to make sure that we're all on the same.
We're not supposed to really direct, but go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't hear a question.
They want to know if you're open to this friends and family idea and going back and repealing everything that's done here and doing this other idea they have.
I want it exactly as it's written. No.
Okay. Trustee Matarea?
No comment.
Anything further? No.
No.
We have a first, we have a second. Please call the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
No.
Trustee Materia?
Yes.
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Yes. Motion passes. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Move on. Moving on. We did you. We're on to closed session. Ready? A motion to go into closed session, 5 ILCS 120/2C1, appointment of compensation and discipline of employees who serve as independent contractors, education setting, or volunteer. However, a meeting to increase the compensation to a specific employee of the public body that is subject to the Local Government Wage Increase Transparency Act may not be closed and shall be open to the public as posted and held in accordance with the act. That's the short version. Do I have a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Properly motion by trustee Duffy, second
Second.
by trustee Matarea. Please call the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
Yes.
Trustee Materia?
Yes.
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Yes, we will be coming back out, it looks like, and probably taking action tonight. So for those of you at home, we're going to sign off, and we'll be back later. Thank you. We're back in open session. Do we need to take the roll again?
Yes.
Please take the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
Present.
Trustee Soltis?
Present.
Trustee Materia?
Present.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Yes. A, action regarding hiring Catherine Romanowski as executive administrator at a salary of $80,000.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second?
Second. Please call the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
Yes.
Trustee Materia?
Can I abstain?
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
No. Motion passes. Action hiring or restructuring Andrea Smaga's position as assistant administrator to add marketing to her duties and increase her salary to $68,000 a year.
So moved.
Properly motioned by trustee Matarea. Second.
Second?
Second by trustee Williams. Please call the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
Yes.
Trustee Materia?
Yes.
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Yes. Action hiring Luke Scalone into a part-time position to assist with grants and other financial matters as determined by the executive director at $24,000 a year.
So moved.
Properly motioned by trustee Matarea,
Second?
second by trustee Williams. Please call the roll.
Trustee Duffy?
Yes.
Trustee Materia?
Yes.
Trustee Soltis?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Supervisor O'Grady?
Yes. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Properly motioned by trustee Duffy, second by trustee Soltis. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed?